Tonight's game is just around the corner as we start to wrap up the MLB pregame show. But before we go down to the action, let's take a look at a young player to watch for as we give you the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Leroy Paige is our subject. And if you haven't heard of him before, that might be because he's playing his first Major League ball game here today.
Yeah, Matt, it's really an exciting day for him and for this organization. When they drafted him in the middle rounds, they, of course, hoped he would turn into a productive big leaguer someday, but there was obviously no guarantee. Well, he's made his way through the minors, and here he is. He'll have a lot to learn at this level, and we don't know how he'll fare, but I'd say that any time you get a mid-round selection in the majors, that was a pretty successful pick.
All right, lineups and first pitch are coming up next. Stay tuned for that right here on the show. With the skyline in front of us, a look at Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. With that, here are Terry Collins' New York Mets. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, you better look out for Lucas Duda. He's gone deep 5 times in the last 10 ball games. Clearly, he's seen the ball really well right now.
And you can feel the butterflies from up here as this young fella takes the hill for the very first time in a Major League ball game. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1 coming in.
And normally in a case like this, you don't point the fingers in one spot. And this is no exception. It's been a team-wide struggle this last week or so, and they might not be through the worst of it yet.
Altair moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley.
His average with runners in scoring position is up over 400 on the year, so expect him to cash in if he gets a chance.
Guys.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were 2 tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
All even now, 2-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Ashe.
I got it.
2 gone. And with that, let's take a look at how the Phils will set up on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, Franco's defense has been a stellar, magnificent highlight reel catches.
YOENIS CESPEDES will stand in now, and obviously one to be careful with, as you see there, currently leading the senior circuit in long balls.
And he's also in the top 10 in batting average and RBIs, so
and a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Daryl Parker.
Well, overall, Parker is a solid umpire, but as a pitcher, it seems he doesn't always give you the same spot when it's on the black.
Nope, that's over, but low. It's getting started here in Philly. Ball ball and two strikes to count now with the base.
You know what? If he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, it's to protect. That's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, when you have a guy 2-2, it becomes a lot easier to lay off.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. It's the Mets 0. Phillies coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Lucas Duda gets his first try now, and he's seen that average climb the last week or so.
First baseman number 21, Lucas Duda.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory and taken in out there for the first out.
As far as rookie pitchers are concerned, he looks pretty poised out there. He doesn't have that deer in the headlights look that many guys have. He's just going about his business, and he gets the pop up there.
Josh Hamilton will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Nieto giving chase.
I got it.
Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Well, they took him up the ladder right there with the fastball, and he actually did a pretty good job to get wood on it at all. But it's still an easy play out there in center field.
Travis d'Arnaud will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certain.
Get up for this guy. He's hitting over 300 in his last 10 games, even though his season average doesn't look that good.
Took a little off, and it's in.
Here we go.
Hot shot to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Batting ninth, catcher, Leroy Paige.
Let fry. Let's go right here.
Come on now, get your pitch up there, kid.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh?
Let's go right here. You can do it. Let her rip. All right, one time.
Here it comes. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Bases loaded here, nobody out.
Hey, you like the can up there, huh? Here you go, baby. Find a good pitch.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ikedi's Mets is that's time out.
And now they're already behind 2-0 here in the first, so things are going from bad to worse.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground.
Here you go. Let it fly right here.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Now, you can't think corner or perfect pitch here on the mound. And this has got to be somewhere near the middle, and you just got to hope you get lucky.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go. Come on, big
On
guy.
the ground is short. This could be two. Flores is there. The second for one. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third.
Well, you know, nothing kills a rally quite like a double play ball. But this is a double whammy. You've got a double play with the bases loaded and nobody out. They do get one run here, but it comes at a pretty hefty price.
Curtis Granderson leads it off here, bottom third. Here comes the first pitch. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fast.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Rupp gonna have to hurry. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8th, shortstop, WILMER Flores.
Into the box now, WILMER Flores. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, we got one down here.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, on his way to second now. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
And you know, I think we're starting to see, now that he's got some major league playing time under his belt, it's starting to come a little bit easier to him. He's starting to drive the ball, and he's starting to drive the ball with authority, too. And this is case in point as he winds up on second with a ringing double.
Guys, let's do it.
Steven MATZ won't be bunting here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1 on second base. And a good heater as he just walked. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Boy, at the very least, if you're going to...
Here's the third baseman, David Wright, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true.
Second with 2 down. Grounded back up the middle. Blanco comes up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Leading off the inning.
Behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get him back in the game.
Right here.
And he throws the fastball by him here. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location. But, he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
CESPEDES is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
How to attack him again right here.
In tight here with the takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
And on the mound, here's where you got to keep pitching like it's a 1-run game. You never want to get in that relaxed mode where you think, I've got some cushion. I can afford to give up some hits. That'll spell disaster.
Lucas Duda is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
Here, roll 2.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
You got to make sure if you come inside.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Phillies on top, 4-0. Josh Hamilton heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. It's a solo home run off the bat of Josh Hamilton. Number 13 for him on the year, and they're on the board at 6-1.
Well, with the hole they dug themselves here early, it's definitely a long road back. But stranger things have happened, and who knows? Well, maybe we'll look back on this home run as being the one that got the huge comeback started.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 3, Curtis Granderson.
Curtis Granderson digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Here comes the payoff pitch. A take there by Granderson as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with 1 away.
WILMER Flores steps in with 1 in, 1 out. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs as that's out number 2.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad call on strike 1 or strike 2, you know, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike 3, it better be a strike. If not, I feel like you're taking the bat out of my hands.
Alejandro Diaz will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone. And chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
Leading up to that one.
Lifted the other way out to left center.
You go. Ball,
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 6 and the Mets 1. David Wright will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Where's it first here?
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Nieto on the move.
Got it.
And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Murray Leafer will. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
You can't underestimate how important a start this is when your team's on a losing streak. He has been phenomenal. And it's all thanks to him that they've got a good shot at ending this thing.
YOENIS CESPEDES will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base. Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. Smoke toward 3rd. Franco has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1, 2, 3. They're down 7-1. Leroy Paige comes to the plate now, likely due to the large cushion he has to work with on the scoreboard. Shallow center. In there, a base hit. And how about that? His first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come, seeing he's a pitcher, so an exciting moment for him for sure.
And good hitting pitchers are a luxury for a manager to have. Not that this 1 hit is going to prove that he'll be a good hitting pitcher, but some pitchers do take it really seriously. And no matter what the case.
CARLO NIETO will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. The 2-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hamilton is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Cesar Hernandez will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
And after that pitch,
striding into the box, MAIKEL Franco. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a high chopper. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 7 and the Mets 1. Lucas Duda will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
and this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run, that's it.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, he battled him about as long.
Josh Hamilton will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This 1 swing here has been the entire offense to this point as this home run. swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Franco is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 2.
Boy, that's just
Will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ashe sprinting after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 7-1. Granderson will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. Backhanded. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number 4.
Here's a look at the inning-by-inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one. Now to the plate, WILMER FLORES. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Oh, he's definitely had his way with the bottom of the lineup so far. They've got only one hit against him combined, and he sets another man down on strikes right here.
MAIKEL Conforto will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Pulled toward right center field. Moving under it, NIETO.
Mine.
And that's the 3rd out. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 7-1. Back in the city of brotherly love with Major League Baseball on the show. Kicking off the top of the 9th, David Wright, and they'll need him to get something going on that time, but he stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Ground ball left side. Franco fields it cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
You know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
1 out now, 1 out.
Murray sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
And you're going to see the...
Here's YOENIS Cespedes. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Oh, and that's a good fastball right there. He might have been thinking about...
1-2, here it comes. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Well, I think he's upset here because...
Here's Lucas Duda now, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
I know the adrenaline can get to you sometimes, but when you start overthrowing your fastball...
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies have finally found their way back into the win column as this ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just the 1 run allowed, but anytime you can give your bullpen a day off, it does nothing but help your club in the long run.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Phillies win this one 7-1. Good night from Philly.